What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at your off-white Nike Blazer Low. Before I get into the review and go over the kicks, if this is your first time just kind of stumbling across one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Thanks for taking out some time to drop by and check out one of my videos. But look, while I have you here, do me a huge favor and go ahead, subscribe to the channel and click that notification button. That way, whenever I upload new material, post new content, you'll get notified and you can head to the channel. You can check out the latest video that I uploaded for you guys. If you're on social media like Twitter or Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow there as well. And you can find me at IamTMCII. So if you're on social media, give me a follow there. And lastly, if you enjoyed the video, enjoy the kicks and all that stuff, hit that thumbs up button for me. It really goes a long way. It's a motivator to me. It's an indicator. Let me know that you guys enjoy my content. And it just makes me want to keep sharing these videos and taking out time to record every time I have a pickup. So if you enjoy it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. All right, guys, so now that the intro is out of the way, let's just dive right into these. This is the first release since the late Virgil Abloh passed away. Rest in peace, Virgil. This is, like I said, this is the first, I guess the first Nike we got, a first shoe with Nike since his passing. They had the off-white Jordan 2 lows like right before he passed, and this is the first shoe since his passing. And you know, to continue his legacy and some of the things that he's was working on, Nike went ahead and released these. I'm not sure if they were initially supposed to release a while back and they were postponed because of his passing, but they went ahead and released them. And there's a lot going on with this shoe, and it's definitely a crazy hate or love silhouette and shoe. See, when I posted pictures of them, I already got like some comments, some people just saying it's just not for me, it's just too much going on. But to me, if those who've been following me for a while, you know I'm one to always love kicks that's going to draw some kind of attention to your feet, and this shoe is definitely going to do that. So just kind of doing a little research and reading up on the shoe, seemed like, you know, Virgil and the Nike team, they were just kind of tossing around ideas. And Virgil, he was like, man, what if we took, you know, parts of the Air Terra Humera, and I'll show you guys a picture of that, and just kind of mesh the shoe together, like just basically merge parts of that shoe into, you know, a silhouette that he liked, you know, the Nike Blazer. And he liked, you know, basketball shoes, skate shoes, all kind of different shoes. And I think that that Terra Humera is like a cross trainer. So looking at this part right here, and I'll just jump onto this first. Like if you look at the picture of the Terra Humera, you can see this is like the midsole of that shoe. It looks like they just basically took that whole section of the shoe and just kind of just glued it to the, you know, the back of a regular Blazer. So Virgil always was one to push boundaries and you know, push the envelope, and that's what we got with these. Like I said, it's a really wild looking shoe. So I'm gonna just go over materials first, then I go over QC, and towards the end of the video I'm gonna toss them on feet and show you guys what they look like on feet. So just hang around towards the end of the video. So material wise, they went with a white. You got a nice grain of leather here. It's a soft grain of leather on here, and then you also have like canvas. Like this part, you got this canvas going around like right above the midsole of the shoe, and then you got like this little tiny red swoosh and a nice grain of leather also. So they went with a nice grain of leather. The leather isn't bad at all on here, and like with the regular, you know, normal Nike Blazer lows, they had like real cheap plastic synthetic feel, but seemed like they went with a nice decent grain of leather on these, as you guys can see. Just in the midsole, seemed like they got this isn't like your regular Nike Blazer midsole. This just looked different, just this pattern on here, just like with a lot of the off-white shoes. And you know, it's just a weird looking shoe, and I think you have to be one who's willing to try out stuff to really appreciate these and like them. Show you guys the inside of the shoe. So on one of them you have like the little the off-white brand in the little hand here, and on the other one you have that face. So if you have any off-white clothing, sneakers, or anything, this is something that you usually see on the packaging, the box, the clothes. One thing I don't like is the liner. It feel like it's almost like a sock feeling material, and this is going to get really dirty. It's not like a mesh like you normally get. It feels more like a sock type material on there. So that's one thing that I kind of don't like. And speaking of, you know, socks and whatever you wear, you know, that's gonna really be key, because, you know, normally with some of the off-whites you have like a mesh screen or something when you have the little Swiss cheese holes, but you have like a real hole in the shoe. So this is definitely a shoe you don't want to wear if it's gonna rain. You know, if it rains, your feet and your socks gonna get wet. So I think this is the first off-white Nike shoe that we have where the hole is just out like this. And you know, they usually have like some kind of netting or screen. I know like on the off-white 5s and some of the others, it's not just a straight visible hole like this. And I may be wrong, but I think the pairs that I do own, you know, I don't have like these just exposed holes on the shoe. So that's something definitely different. You got shoe laces written on the laces, on the white and on this yellow pair. No extra laces that came with them, which is kind of weird. Normally we get extra set of laces with some of the off-whites, but it's okay with these that's on here. This works. The little hang tag, the zip tie that you get, it's kind of a felt material. Like, it's not just all plastic like some of them, and you guys can see that it's like a, you know, almost like a putt-putt golf type material, like the feel of putt-putt golf. It's like a little felt material, like a thin carpet. That's what it feels like on here. I think that's pretty much it for the shoes. I'm gonna show you guys the box and stuff, also making sure I'm giving you guys good up close look of the shoes. Got that exposed tongue like you normally have on all your off-white, that deconstruct look on the tongue. The shoestrings is a different kind of material, laces. It's not quite like a ribbon, and it's not that cheap stuff we get on the Nike Dunks, and it's not like a Jordan 1 lace. It's a different kind of material that we have on here. It's almost like a thick rope ribbon type feel on the laces. And I think that's pretty much it for is the materials and stuff that we have. So you got like light speckling on the outsole of the shoe. Got that regular Blazer outsole with that traction. Quality control wise, I don't see many issues with my pair. I did like a quick overview, quick little glance before I started recording it to see if I had like any defects, imperfections, glue stains or anything. I got a tiny little stain right here. I'm not sure if that's because, you know, when the shoe was inside the box, if maybe it rubbed against something. But overall, the QC seemed like it's fine on my pair, at least. So nothing too much to really complain about. And that's a good thing, because really it's been hit and miss with Nike lately when it comes to QC. So it seemed like they did a somewhat okay job with QC, and I'm glad that they did, with this being, you know, one of Virgil's shoes, especially one of the first ones since his passing. So that's pretty much it for the kicks. I'm gonna show you guys the box next. Just making sure you get good up close looks of the shoes before I take them off here and toss them on feet. So these are the kicks. Show you guys the box. So you got a Swiss cheese style box, just like regular inline off-white stuff. If you purchase a pair of off-white sneakers, you'll get a Swiss cheese looking box. It might just be a different color, but he's keeping his Swiss cheese theme and his actual holes in here too. So like the off-white Dunks and some of the other off-whites that I have with the Swiss cheese look, they usually have a plastic or something on here, but it's like true holes on the box this time. So the box will definitely have some breathability. Here is your label with your product code, your color breakdown, size, and all that stuff. You got that QR code. Scan that with your phone, and it just opens up the regular Nike app. Retail is $120. Coming here, you got off-white on the box. And you got like a little perforations here if you want to cut this out or make it look like it's a part of a design on a sketch or something. You know, if you're doing some work or whatever, like a little you know, like a little design layout, little perforations coming along all on here on the box, and more of the Swiss cheese look. So this is the box. I'll show you guys the tissue. So you got 2021 off-white. So you got like a grayish white color tissue. Sometimes this is like a gold color. It's been different colors, but seem like on this pair you got like an off-white, kind of grayish bluish color tissue on here, and they got 2021 off-white on there. So this is the tissue, that's the box. These are the kicks. Show you guys the shoes one more time before I take them off here. Do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of these. I usually reply to you guys when you guys leave me comments. If I don't reply to like what you said directly, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that I saw your comment. So leave me a comment. I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking about these, and let's talk down in the comment section. So I'm gonna take them off here now. I'm gonna toss them on feet, lace them up, show you guys what they look like really quick on feet. So you guys hang tight. Let's toss these on feet. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the off-white Nike Blazer Low. Just want to show y'all what they look like real quick on feet. So first things first, usually my most asked question is sizing. How the shoes run, how do they feel? So let's just jump right into sizing. To me, I have a medium to a somewhat narrow foot, and I prefer like a snug and exact fit on my kicks. And normally with Blazers, I usually go down a half size, and that's what I did with these, and they fit me perfect. I think if I would have went true to size, I would have had a little bit more room than I would like. So if you have like a medium to somewhat narrow foot and you like more of a snug exact fit, I think you could go down a half size and you'll be cool. But if you don't want to chance it and you want a little bit of room in your shoes, just go true to size and I think you'll be good. If you have wide feet and you like a snug fit, go true to size and you should be good. If you want a little bit of room and you have wide feet, then you might want to consider going up a half size, just because these feel like they ran a little bit narrow. For as comfort goes, the Blazer is a technology from a shoe that came out late 70s, somewhere around there. And even though they added all this extra stuff on it, it still feels like that. It's a really, really flat shoe. You feel a lot of the ground when you walk, so you won't get a lot of comfort in these. But you could casually wear them all day and not be in any kind of pain at all. So what that said, like on a scale of 1 to 5, and 5 being like extremely comfortable, these are like a 3, somewhere in the middle. It's not painful, but it's like a real flat shoe. Feel just like any other Nike Blazer or a Jordan 1. So I mentioned earlier about your sock preference, and you can see like all the way through, the socks, like the holes are really exposed. So I don't know, you could really add some flavor to these depending on what color socks you wear. So I just put, for the video, I just grabbed like a red Supreme sock and like a off-white beige regular Nike sock, just to show you guys, how they look with different color socks in the shoes. So like I said, these are definitely not for everybody. I feel like this is a hate or love model. I liked them the minute I saw them. I'm a huge fan of Virgil. I like Blazers, and I like shoes that just draw attention to your feet, and these definitely gonna do that. So here you go. As I mentioned earlier, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification button. I have more kicks to show you guys. So until then, I'm gonna wrap the video up here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.